Hey guys, I'm Daisho and I am here playing some Magic, and today I am bringing you round 2 of my Is It deck. I got pretty lucky in round 1 and managed to win even despite a couple of mistakes, or I guess through a couple of mistakes from my opponent. But now we're on to round 2 and it is a different story. My opponent built a super aggressive Rakdos deck, and as you can see by the turn 2 Shred Freak. And I've been hearing a lot of, man, Shred Freak isn't even that good, but I don't really understand that kind of comments. I mean, he's basically a 2-1 for 2, but he's also got haste, so he gains like a ton of extra value in this deck, which just wants to get in some damage as soon as possible. But he's going to try to play a, what's it called, one of those key runes on turn 3, and I'm just going to syncopate it. So I don't have a turn 1 play, which is pretty fair, but then I have the syncopate for turn 2 and the hover barrier for turn 3. So I think that's pretty fair. My opening hand wasn't amazing. It was just syncopate, hover barrier, 4 lands, and a bluster squall. So it didn't really have too much action, and it was pretty reliant on me drawing some spells. But as you can see here, he's still pretty aggressive. It's not too good for him because I do have this hover barrier in the way, but he can now get in for pretty much 2 every turn. So if I get on the road here, then I can start getting, like, all I really needed was a crosstown courier turn 2, and then alright, I take 2 from the Shred Freak, and then pretty much no more ever again, because he can either attack and trade or just stop attacking. But here he's got a launch party, and he's going to sacrifice his Shred Freak and destroy my hover barrier, dealing me 2. And then he's going to swing in for 2. So that was a pretty good turn for him. He ended up getting in for 4, and he traded 1 for 1 with my creature. So that was definitely a pretty nice play. Launch Party is a really good card in the Rakdos deck. It allows you to turn basically your useless creatures, although, I mean, the Shred Freak would have been good to have here. But in general, you're going to have a lot of useless creatures, and it allows you to turn them into actual uses. And the fact that you get 2 damage through makes it not really just a complete waste. It's actually just kind of trading. I mean, it's not, generally you would think Launch Party, since you sacrifice a creature to kill a card, is a 2-for-1 for yourself, but since you get the 2 damage through and the creature usually isn't that worth it, then you can get it. And sometimes you can just get a straight up 2-for-2 if they try to kill your creature, and in response you Launch Party it, then that works out too. But I end up drawing a Splatter Thug here, and I really can't unleash it and start trying to go aggressive because I'm at 9 life, and he's got 4 power on board, plus the Rixmatic Guildmage. By the way, an important thing which actually influences how I play for the rest of the game is he accidentally dropped his Skullrend instead of his Rixmatic Guildmage, which, yeah, I can't blame him. I mean, they're both red-black cards, but still made a mistake there. So now I'm basically playing around Skullrend for the rest of the game, so I don't want to keep my extremely powerful cards in hand. So he swings in with both of them. He's only got 2 red mana, so with his Guildmage he can make it so that 2 of my creatures, or 1 of my creatures, gets -2/-2. But so even if he does that, then that's not so bad for me because I can double block and still just trade both of them. And I mean, I'm still trading 2 cards for the Guildmage, but I really need that thing off the board. But instead, what he's got here is he's got a Launch Party, so he's gonna launch his Grim Roustabout at my Splatter Thug, dealing me 2, taking me down to 7, and then he's gonna -1/-1 my Goblin Electromancer, so they don't even trade. So that was pretty unfortunate for me, but you know, I mean, that kind of thing happens. You just gotta get used to it and start playing around it. So anyway, I drop a Cobble Brute here, and it's a 5/2, but it's not really going to do too much against that Rixmatic Guildmage. I mean, I can't block it because it'll just -1/-1 me twice, and then it'll just die. And before he actually attacks, I'm just going to Bluster Skull him here, since I know he has that Skullrend in hand, so I know that he can just use it at any time. And make me discard my Bluster Squall, so I may as well get some value out of it. In fact, I think that probably would have been his play this turn, because this was the first time that I went down to 2 cards in hand this game. But he's just going to play a Rakdos Cackler instead, and that's actually extremely relevant at this point. Just 2 power creatures is really all he needs to win this game, because I'm at 7, and he's got that Guildmage out. So I'm going to draw here, and I just draw a Mountain, and I had a Mountain in hand anyway, so that's not very good. I'm just going to play a Mountain, and I'm going to attack because I really don't think that there's any way I win this game, but I mean, just attacking there leaves me dead on board, since he, as long as he draws a land, because now he can Skullrend me and then deal an extra 1, so that's 3, and then swings for 4, so then that's just going to be game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the first game and come back for the next 2. Have a nice day. Bye.